Where I'm from, it's in the northern neck of Virginia, so it's kind of away from DC, but where I went to high school is south of Quantico. If any of y'all familiar with that military base in Stafford County.
So still relatively not far from the Baltimore-Washington market. You grow up, you get an opportunity to go play as a Terp at the University of Maryland, and then stay as close as you can, right smack in the middle. It's either the Redskins, the Ravens, you end up with the Ravens. What's that like to grow up in this area and then be able to compete at the high level in college and now at the highest level in the NFL, so close to home, so close to family?
It means a lot, as I understand that not a lot of people in that situation. And, for me to play in the same market and, playing for the same fans and already understand the culture, the Ravens, I was excited about it. Even before I got picked, I kept telling everyone I wanted to play here. So, for it to happen, it was like kind of a dream come true.
Tell us real quick, so when the dream comes true, where are you on draft day? Who calls you to tell you you're about to become a Baltimore Raven?
I was actually back home in Virginia. I was going to do it at my house, but too many people, I was probably going to stop by. And but I ended up doing it out at this firehouse, like just out in the country. Like, I barely had cell phone reception. It was almost a bad idea. But it was a great, great experience. All my family was there. I had the opportunity to go to New York, but I wasn't too sure exactly where I'd get picked. And I also didn't know. They also wouldn't allow, a certain amount of people. I think it was like 8 or so. And I have 6 brothers and sisters, so that was a no-go, before it even started. And I actually got the phone call from Ozzie Newsome, so I saw that familiar area code pop up, and my heart dropped.
Did he say, "This is Ozzie Newsome of the Baltimore Ravens, and are you ready to be a Baltimore Raven"?
Actually, it was kind of funny because he called me a few picks before. I'm just watching the draft. You can see the names of the teams, and I'm like, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. Next team, please don't pick me. And, it got to, I guess, who was right for Seattle, and I knew it was a great possibility of me going there as well, and I was just like, please don't pick me. And the phone rung, and I saw that area code pop up, and it was like, all right, let me know if someone calls, and I'm like, all right. And there was a trade, I watched the TV, and there was a trade that went in, and I could hear all those guys in the background. They're trying to figure out what's going on, and it was actually a trade for Detroit, but they had picked a receiver early. And so, it's fine. It was like, son, you're a Raven, and I lost it on the phone. I was crying like a baby.
That's great. Thank you for sharing. All right, last question before we turn it over to you guys, so get ready. Dennis, Brigham Young University, straight from Southern California, Ventura County. How does life at BYU with the honor code and certain things that go on at BYU different from other college campuses? How do you adjust to that, but then adjust to life in the NFL? And do you find it different, or are there some challenges that maybe you didn't expect after your college experience?
That's a great question. I think there are drastic differences between BYU and the NFL, obviously. Like you mentioned, at BYU, you sign an honor code, and basically you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do a lot of those things that most people enjoy doing. And so for me, it was a good fit, because I don't do any of those things anyways. I'm pretty...
You just play blackjack now, though. Just so everybody knows.
I am up on blackjack currently. See how I do tonight. But no, it was a great place for me. I fit in well. I definitely don't think it's for everyone. Everyone that goes there has to sign the honor code and try to uphold it. And for me, it came easy, but I don't think for everybody it does. But going from BYU to the NFL obviously is a big difference. But what made it easy is going to the Baltimore Ravens, where the organization really prides itself on bringing in quality individuals. And our locker room is great. The quality characters that we have in there are just tremendous. And so it made that transition easy for me. mean, I can handle pretty much anything, but, you know, the guys that we have in our locker room are great.
It's great. All right, so it's